Do you love cakes? Do you love events? Do you love excitement? Do you love glitz and glam? Then this is the show for you. Welcome to Bake That Cake with Dripples. My name is Tyler Okene. Sit back and let's get right into it. Viola visited the bakery to order a cake for her wedding. She picked something from our old collection and wanted us to give her a twist to it to have the Beulah effect. And the fun thing about this couple is they've been ordering cakes from us for a very long time, and the husband in particular decided Dripples was going to make his cake, and this was a dream come true.
As a growing man, I used to get my birthday cakes from Dripples, and then I said, oh, she was going to make my wedding cake. More like a prophecy from years back. And lo and behold, my prophecy came to pass. She made my wedding cake and the taste was amazing. I had it the next day after the wedding and I couldn't stop. I was like, oh, Dripples always delivers. She's amazing.
I brought this up on your profile on Instagram, so. This, well, I'm hoping you can make like having some adjustments, something more personal and like.
Oh, really? I like that. I like to do something new all the time. So we'll add like an extra one to make it a 5-tier because we're going to be having 2 separators. Okay. I want lights in between your cakes. I can see it's pink. Are we working with this shade of colors?
Okay, my color is pink, navy blue and gold.
Oh, okay. Pink, navy blue and gold. But I think let's take away the navy blue from our cake. Let's have it very cool. Let's have the shades of pink around the cake. White, and then we'll play with the gold. So you could have your navy blue in your hall. Is that fine?
Don't worry, I totally trust your
okay.
creativity. So.
Okay, so I'll do that. Let's do a sketch now. Okay. We'll start with the 6 inches cake at the top. Do you mind any flavor? Or we're having all fruit?
Fruits, I think.
Fruits, okay, that's fine. Oh,
so
that's fine. We'll do fruit for you. So we'll have a 6 inches and we'll have another one together with these. This is going to be a tall cake. We're going to have lights in it.
What color of lights?
Like a yellow light.
Okay.
Yeah, that will really go. I would like lots of flowers at the base of our cake. So I would like to work with the decorator. Okay. Your decorator. I would like to have a number after now. Okay. And we would like to have this in marble, shades of marble. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. First, second, third, fourth will be all white cakes. Okay. The base cake is the 18 inches, which will incorporate the marble thing here. So we're having shades of pink here with a bit of white. All right, so this is it. Then we'll come in with our pink here. Then this part will have some pillars and some leaves popping around here. I think I'm loving this. I don't know.
Okay, this is beautiful.
Is that fine?
Yes, I'm totally fine with it.
I hope your husband will love this as well.
Don't worry, he trusts you totally. So whatever, like, you say it's fine with it. Trust your creativity.
Really
I can't wait to work with you people and like see my cake.
All right, so congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So we decided to come up with a 5-tier wedding cake. We started with the 6 inches, 9 inches, 12, 15, and the base as 18 inches, which we had as marble effect with shades of pink sitting on a bed of roses, you know, on the table. We're going to be having separators in between, transparent separators with some lighting effects around, you know, underneath the cakes. So I'm so excited to dive into this cake. So guys, sit back as we get baking. So we started with our 12 inches fruit cake, and then we did our first paneling, and then we did buttercream again, and we did the second paneling. At this time, we tried to make sure our edges were looking really clean and beautiful. Let me have the other. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Just help to do it like this. From the fondant straight into the cake. Take down, please cover it. So I cut off the excess. I'm not going so direct to the cake, just a little. From the base, I cut off some excesses. Okay. Okay, some part is not down, so all I need to do is to push it down with my smoother and then remove the excess. Is that ready? So yeah, this is the top. fine. Take out air so we don't have bubbles on top here. And I'm going to lift again to my turntable where I'm going to cut. We're going to cut with this knife, very straight. So we have the edges really nice. And yeah, we're done. Nice cut behind, and then this is good. They were flipping again. At this point, you have to be very careful though, and you should be strong. This way. And yeah, this is looking really pretty. Not perfect yet. Yeah, as it is, if you have more other designs, you can actually just go ahead and design straight. But yeah, this is not having too many designs, so we're going to put some buttercream here again, and then we'll cover this time with the last one. Come, what's wrong with the cake? But I can see it like this now. You should do it this way. Let me see. It's bent. Can't you see how it's looking? How did you chop more of that? See how it is. But you have to give her so that she will not understand what the problem is. No. Give it to her. Let her understand what the problem is. Handle it yourself. Give way. Handle it yourself. So you don't do the same mistake. Come, just give way. All you need to do is come back. See how it is. Okay? It's bent. I don't want anyone helping you. Make sure she understands she does the correction herself. That's the only way she can learn and get it right. See, these ones are really nice now. You're not having issues with your circles. So why are you having? You've done square before now, so it's not the first time. Just correct her. Do you get? Because if you handle it again, she won't know how to make the same mistake. So she has to get it right this time. Come, look at your cake like this. What is the problem with this cake? Now this is going in. It's looking like a V from this angle. Who cut this part? You? So why is it difficult for you to get this now? Understand the cake, understand where your mistake is coming from, okay? Then try to get a solution before you start. If you rush it, you will make it even worse. So here we're adding more buttercream while I go roll our fondant. Rolling. And up we go. Just like so. And then take off our excess. At this point, we have to be very careful. Turn off the machine, please. Gently securing the top and sending more of the excess down. Gently securing this top part. So this is properly secured. Wherever we have more marks, we just go keep rolling and making sure it's smooth. Yeah, this is looking really smooth. You know, to make sure you have that very lovely, silky look, smooth look, just work with this too. Press gently, like massaging it gently in a romantic way. Okay, so you have it really clean. Okay, so this way, gently. Now where you have marks, just go there and try and see how you can rub it back together. And yeah, this is good. So I'm gonna let this rest a bit before we flip over to make sure we get these edges really sharp and clean. So now the fondant has rested enough. It's time we flip over and then get our sharp edges done. So just a little bit of this sugar powder at the top. And yeah, we're gonna flip this over. So now what we're going to do is making sure we bring this down, kissing the board. and then just massage. We're not pulling from the top, we're just massaging gently, okay? So this just touches the down. Now you can see it's touching the down. So by the time we flip, our edges are really coming out well. So we're really going to do this round the cake, and we'll be right back. Yeah, can you see the edges? So just keep massaging with the smoother. Make sure it is smooth. Yeah, I think this is fine. So guys, now we're done with our 12 inches. We're moving straight to our 18 inches to get our marble effect. We went ahead with our 18 inches base. Now this all fruit cakes properly stacked and nicely shaped for us to decorate. While I was doing the first panel, we had the decorator mixing our marble. Okay, cutting more of the excess so that by the time I'm removing this part, I don't have to stress the fondant too much. Where is this color coming from? Now you see that you're cutting this way, you're sending it this way, and then we will go underneath and then slice it off. So, oh, I have color. How did this come here? So now take this. I have black color stained all over my scissors. Why? Get me another gloves, please, quickly. Take this black. We have enough scissors now. Must you touch my own? Or do we start writing our names on our scissors? Then go and get one. All right, so we're back again. So we raise up this way, make sure we take out the excess. We don't want bubbles on top of this. Why don't you add more of the pink, the light pink, the light one? Yeah. I don't want it too strong. Our balls are having a bit of this dark part. Now there's this tricky thing about marble effect. As you roll today, tomorrow you get a different design. You don't always have it as the same pattern, okay? But this particular pattern is looking really beautiful and nice. I love the wavy effect. So we did the first top, and then we roll this marble, okay, and then going around the cake gradually and heating up together. Now with the help of our two smoothers, we try to make sure we get the edges really together and really clean and crisp. Massaging more again with our smoother to make it really nice. Yeah, and at the end of the day, we love the outcome. What I'm doing now is pushing this edge to hit the other parts, the panels, so we can close the gap and having it really neat. So I'm going to cut this part. At the end of the day, we want to have this very clean, sharp edge around it. Look at it. So we're finished with the 18 inches marble cake and it's looking really gorgeous. And just check out these edges. Sharp like razor. We're loving it, we're loving the outcome. Now we're going to merge our 12 inches on the 15 inches, and then we'll decorate. So we had our 15 inches cake already pre-covered, fondant looking so firm and nice enough for another cake to be mounted upon. Okay, now before we mount the 12 inches on top of this, we must make sure to secure the base of this cake, okay? So we had the plum, like the leavening rod, okay, try to get the highest part of this particular 15 inches. And immediately we got the highest part, we used our tiny wooden rod to insert to make sure we mark properly with pencil. We brought out and make sure we use it to get the other plastic dowels equal, okay? Make sure they're leveled. And then we went back to insert these pipes, like the north, south, east, and west, just to make sure we balance the top cake, okay? And then after which we piped our royal icing round the top, okay? And then placing the 12 inches to sit properly. Now, you can't just let this cake go. We had to also use royal icing to seal up the base. We used the wet brush to make sure we have it really seamless on the cake. Okay, now we're going to be attaching our frills to the cake, and we're working with wafer paper, cut. So we're going to have them in stripes like this, and then we'll go ahead to steam them to make it have that frill effect, okay, around the cake. Make sure you soften the paper, okay, and then as we do that, just pick the bottom gently, like so. So we'll have that wavy look around it. And then after which we'll have to make sure we soften this edge, the down part, a bit to enable us make it sit properly on the table, okay? So we're doing this so our royal icing can actually sit on this part. We want it flat like this, okay? So we're going to pipe our royal icing here to enable us to take it properly. So we're going to be doing lots of these frills. This is good. So we'll just keep at it. If you really want to manipulate the paper to make it really soft, make sure you steam it. When it's soft, in the soft nature, then quickly form your shape or fold it the way you want it. So now this is good. We have quite a number of them down here. So right now I'll go ahead to attach them to the cake. And I'll use royal icing from the 12 inches to the base of the 15 inches, attaching these strips gradually to have this slanted look from the top to the bottom of the 15 inches. And at the end, this was looking really fluffy and nice and had that bridal look. So yeah, I'm securing the last parts and I need to do it neatly. Though we have royal icing looking really messy around it, it's not a problem. We're going to let this sit and dry properly, and then we'll clean up the royal icing, okay? And this will be fine. And then next, we'll go ahead to fixing some pearls around this area. We're going to paint a few of our pearls in gold so it pops. So we're going to be attaching this. But first I'll start with the molds, put some around this corner, attaching them around this area. This is pretty much okay, just one-sided, and then maybe just one at the top, and after which we will start attaching our pearls. I love pearls, you can never go wrong with them, okay? I'll put some of the dots of my royal icing, very little, around. Looking pretty already. So quickly fixing to secure before it dries up. This is a little bit much. We'll take out some of the royal icing. Yeah, I'm loving this. Well, we're still skeptical about adding gold to it. Maybe by the time we get to the event center, we'll think of what to do. When we have the other tiers all set like this, this is looking really elegant already. All pearls and all looking white. This is good. We're going to have the same design here on our 9 and 6 inches. Our marble is set, our 12 inches resting so well on the 15 inches with the frills attached to it. On one side of this particular cake, we have our fondant patches going around it with some pearls. We have plans for the second side of this particular cake. And yeah, all our pieces are ready. And finally, we'll go to the hall to do the final installation. Yeah, today is for Beulah, and our pieces are ready. Our separators with the lighting systems are all set. Our florals are also ready, which we'll be fixing at the venue. And yeah, we have lovely, beautiful, gorgeous cakes going out for delivery today at the moment. Right now, let's head up for Beulah. So we left the bakery straight to the venue, and this time we had to go to our table. And when we got in there, we had to make sure to create our bed of roses. And in doing that, we started fixing in our single roses round the styrofoam. And when we were done, we placed the 18 inches cake directly on the styrofoam, making sure to fill up more with roses so we have it all fully covered, like the base fully covered. After which we had to fix royal icing on top of this particular base cake, and then attaching the transparent separator with the lights in it on top of it. Later on, we had to place our 12 inches already resting on the 15 inches to sit on this same separator. We went ahead to attach our flowers, letting it pop out on the other side of the cake. We did the same design on the twin cake. Now getting another smaller separator with light again in them, placed on the 12 inches, which later on we mounted our 6 inches resting on the 9 inches directly to sit on this same separator. So we're done with the installation of the beautiful, gorgeous cake for Beulah. I love it. We're so much in love with it. I pray the guest loves it, and I pray our bride loves it as well. So guys, let's get set for the event. Now, the wedding commenced with the entrance of the bride and the groom and their lovely train. The bride looking so beautiful and the groom looking really handsome. They looked so much in love, it was a sight to behold. So guys, Beulah's wedding is done and dusted. Everything went well. It was a beautiful event. The couple were looking amazing. Now until next time.
I need to particularly talk about how tasty the cake was. It didn't just look beautiful, it's actually tasty. Like, he couldn't stop eating it. It's really nice. I had people talking about it, like, it's really beautiful.
We are very happy to wrap up yet another order. Much appreciation to the hard-working Dripples team, and making your event a memorable one is our priority. It's a wrap for today's episode, and until next time, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe.